The 2026 World Cup is approaching, and across the football landscape, a very specific kind of dread is taking hold. There is one squad heading to North America that nobody wants to draw. Opposing coaches and global analysts are already scanning the data, searching for a consistent flaw. They are looking for the typical vulnerabilities of a champion, but finding a roster that has spent the last 3 years systematically addressing them. Lifting the World Cup represents the absolute peak of the modern sport, but historically, carrying that gold into the next 4-year cycle crushes a team under its own weight. To arrive at the next tournament as an even greater threat requires defying the historical gravity that pulls every champion back down to earth. The pattern is practically a law in modern football. Historic winners age out, lose their hunger, and allow the pressure of defending the crown to turn them into museum relics rather than active threats. But the moment the ticker tape was swept up in Qatar, Argentina hit the training ground. They rejected complacency and focused on the next evolution of the squad. Instead of coasting on their legacy, the players intensified their conditioning and refined their tactical chemistry, actively working to become faster and more physically imposing than they were during the final in Doha. They already know exactly what it takes to secure major international hardware. That pedigree acts as a baseline for their current ambition, providing a level of confidence that only comes from reaching the top. This total immunity to the traditional World Cup hangover is exactly what has put the rest of the football world on edge. The quickest way to dismantle a title defense is through the mind. The psychological expectation to repeat perfection can break even the most talented squads. But this specific group of players has already survived the most extreme emotional crucibles the sport can generate. Managing sudden death penalty shootouts on a global stage forges a cold, mechanical resilience. That resilience is anchored by leadership that remains calm when the game descends into chaos. Having a captain who has seen every possible scenario ensures the team's emotional baseline stays level. While other teams might panic under the intense scrutiny of a title defense, this squad processes high-stress scenarios as routine. The more the stakes rise, the more clinically they tend to execute. They also carry the unified backing of a global fan base. This support acts as a psychological shield, reinforcing the team's momentum instead of adding to the burden. By turning the pressure of being the target into a psychological weapon, they force their opponents to be the ones who blink first. Winning a World Cup demands surviving 7 high-intensity matches in 4 weeks. Relying on a static 11-man starting lineup almost guarantees physical exhaustion by the knockout rounds. Argentina addressed this by cultivating a roster with multiple high-level options at every position. Their depth chart shows a system designed to absorb the physical toll of a tournament. If a primary starter is sidelined by injury or suspension, the structure remains intact. A fully prepared talent steps into the role, maintaining the team's technical standard without a drop-off in quality. Maintaining this level of readiness requires high-intensity daily preparation. The reserves train at the same speed as the starters, ensuring the entire squad is sharp enough to be deployed at a moment's notice. Very few national programs can match this level of top-to-bottom rotation. In a tournament built on endurance, this roster is structured to stay fresh while rivals begin to fade. The third curse for defending champions is the tape. Rivals spend years obsessively studying championship footage, searching for a specific tactical blueprint they can neutralize.
Argentina counters this with 2 identities, shifting from a wide shape into a dense defensive block instantly. They dominate tempo with methodical passing, stretching the opposing defense. If opponents overcommit, Argentina pivots to rapid, vertical counterattacks, punishing empty space with violent efficiency. This dual threat capability creates a state of constant hesitation for rival managers. Preparing for their possession game leaves you vulnerable to the counter, and vice versa. Because they can successfully execute these opposing playstyles, an opponent's defensive plan often becomes obsolete the moment the match begins. Every great sporting era eventually hits a biological wall. The veteran core that built the culture ages out, often leaving a void that takes years to fill. Argentina bypassed this cycle by aggressively integrating a new generation before the veterans stepped away. They have ensured the squad's technical floor remains high, even as roles evolve. These rising stars are already established at the highest club levels. They are hungry, fearless, and understand the tactical demands of the senior team.
This creates a seamless transition on the training ground. The future and the present are working together now, ensuring the championship mentality is passed down directly from the players who earned the third star. By integrating this talent early, they have turned a potential era of decline into a sustained competitive advantage that will last through 2026 and beyond. The road through North America will be difficult. Elite global programs are already calibrating their entire systems to try and halt this momentum. But the global football community is witnessing a shift in ambition. The focus has moved from merely defending a single title to establishing a generational dynasty. By combining veteran confidence with incredible depth and an infusion of youth, Argentina has optimized itself for a period of absolute dominance. In 2026, every opponent must reckon with a team prepared for every phase of the game and possessing the talent to win it all.